What's good, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Call of Duty just dropped the new Zombies trailer for MW3, and it looks good. Honestly, it actually looks pretty cool. The cinematics, the trailer, it looks interesting. Maybe a cool crossover story, as we could see, between Modern Warfare and Black Ops universes. That's gonna be pretty cool. But the question is, will it actually be fun? Will it actually be of good quality? And I'm here to say that I'm concerned that it most likely won't be. Guys, I have said many times on this channel, and I'm sad, I'm sorry, I know I sound like a broken record, but y'all, Activision is great at making Call of Duty trailers, all right? They are masters of taking every little thing and making it look hype. It's like a gosh dang anime scene, all right? They know the anime secrets. They know how to make drinking water look like the most intense activity ever. And I give them credit where credit is due. Zombies trailer, it looks really cool. And it makes me interested in being like, oh, what is it? But according to my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, Zombies is not actually going to be a big story mode with custom maps and all that, even though they say it is. I highly doubt it. Apparently, it's just going to be Zombies on the Warzone map. It's not going to be round-based, and it's going to be extraction-based. So, to me, what I see is they're just reskinning the DMZ mode from Modern Warfare 2 that not a lot of people played, and reskinning it into this new Zombies mode. Now, I know when I make these videos, a lot of times I sound like a Debbie Downer, but I am a Call of Duty fan. That is why I am always so disappointed, and why I'm always so passionate about making these videos. That's why I sound like I hate it, but I don't. Guys, I want Call of Duty to be fun. I want Call of Duty to be good. I want it to go back to its classic roots. And maybe I'm the old boomer that nobody actually cares about anymore. And it's the new generation of Call of Duty that likes super ultra sweaty game modes and likes tactical, super slow gameplay. Maybe that's what it is, Warzone is the only thing people care about anymore. And nobody likes multiplayer. That's a sad day, but as long as I'm here, I'm still gonna keep making multiplayer focused original Call of Duty videos that I want to focus on. That is the game that I like. That is what Call of Duty is to me. Multiplayer campaign zombies, not Warzone. I don't like Warzone. If you like Warzone, that's fine. And I'm fine with them making Warzone. It's always good to have more content and more game modes. But as of late, it clearly seems like ever since the Warzone phase came into Call of Duty, that's all they do. In the sense that they make a Warzone map, they make a big Warzone map, and then they use that big map. It's like the only thing they know how to do. They use that big map and they just use it for zombies. They're apparently going to use it for campaign, and that's what scares me. And we'll talk about that in just one second. And then Warzone, and they're probably just gonna chop up parts of the map to use for multiplayer map. They're not making new content, guys. All these new MW2 OG maps, they were already in the old Warzone map. High Rise was already on there. Quarry was already on there. I believe Terminal was already on there. They already had all these old maps in the old Warzone map. It's not gonna take much work to add world borders to the little map section and call it a new Call of Duty multiplayer map. So ladies and gentlemen, even though this trailer makes zombies look hype, it makes it look interesting. I'll give credit where credit is due. The trailer looks cool. All right, it does. Zombies has always been its own thing. It's had its own identity for so long. It has its own map, its own world, its own story, its own lore. But as of late, they've really just stopped caring about that. It really does seem like they're using zombies as a generic, we need a third game mode, so throw zombies in there. And that is what this is most likely gonna be. It's not gonna be the traditional zombies experience. I doubt it's even gonna be a fun new zombies mode. What is seemingly going to happen is it's just going to be zombies sprinkled throughout the Warzone map. It doesn't have its custom story. It doesn't have its custom map. It doesn't have care and effort put into it. We need a third game mode. We have a big Warzone map and we want to reuse the same Warzone map over and over in order to get the most out of it. So let's just throw zombies and give you generic things to do and extract. Apparently it's not round based anymore. It's going to be extract information or extract the disease. I don't know what they're going to do. I hope that the game mode's fun, but it's very unlikely that they would take the Warzone map and add custom effects other than make it dark and foggy. Maybe Zombies was always one of my favorite game modes. Treyarch did it right for a long time. I thought a new zombies mode, a whole new reset almost, would be good for Call of Duty, you know? As much as I love Treyarch, we could all admit that Treyarch's zombie storyline was getting a bit convoluted, and we kind of don't know what the heck is going on, and it's getting a little crazy, right? So it would be cool, and I think it would be beneficial to get something fresh from the Modern Warfare world. But the thing is they're not going to make a whole separate world for it. It's not going to have its own lore. It's not going to have its own identity. They're just going to have the Warzone map and throw zombies in it. Guys, I know I've said that many times throughout this video, but I'm sorry. That is simply what's going to happen. It's going to be the Warzone map, and they're just going to sprinkle zombies throughout it. Maybe make it nighttime. Guys, when I make this type of video, basically just a rant video, I'm aware of what it is. It's just me ranting. I always hope that I'm wrong. I always hope I'm proven wrong. I always hope that y'all could laugh at me and be like, haha, this idiot hater was wrong. Call of Duty's fun and really good. I always hope that. I do. But it's just, since I've been a Call of Duty fan for so long, it's just hard to trick me. All right, guys, I know the tricks and tactics that they use every single year. They don't get me anymore, you know? So, like, I know that a lot of y'all who are a little bit newer or even a little more optimistic than I am, I suppose, you see the trailer every single year and you say, oh, that looks hype. This is the year. Y'all, to a degree, I say that too. But in the back of my mind, I know it's not true. Well, apparently, the ideology of Warzone has yet again come to infect another aspect of Call of Duty, campaign. According to my understanding, again, correct me if I'm wrong, over 50% of the campaign is apparently going to be open world missions. Open world or open access missions. They're trying to make it sound like, oh, it's really cool. You're going to have freedom to like go where you want. And it's going to be part of the campaign to do like different things and blah, blah, blah. No. All I hear is that they only had a year to make this game because it was probably unplanned because they're releasing 2 Modern Warfares in a row. Don't forget that fact. And they only made half of a campaign, and they're like, how do we fill the rest of the hours? That's right, what we do with every single other thing now. Just make a big map and make them walk around and shoot random enemies all around. My fear is that those missions are just going to be extraction mode or survival mode. It's just going to be glorified survival mode that's going to take up 50% of the campaign. That makes me sad because the campaign was the only thing in Call of Duty that had stayed consistent so long, that had been the anchor point. Even though they're usually really short, they're the anchor point of Call of Duty. That's like, at least that's been good, right? Call of Duty never dropped a bad campaign, though. You know, they'd be like, yeah, Call of Duty sucks, but hey, at least the campaign good. Now you can't even say that. Like, bruh. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I hope I'm wrong with the statement that I'm about to say. But as a Call of Duty fan for a long time, I feel like I could see it coming that this is probably going to be the worst Call of Duty in recent age. And that's saying something because I was not a fan of Modern Warfare 1 nor 2, the multiplayer, but at least the campaigns were some of my favorite. And if you liked Warzone, we had Warzone. We had survival mode. We had a little bit of fun that you could have. Modern Warfare 3 is setting up to be the most watered down Call of Duty in years. I'm talking about you trying to make some lemonade and you have 1 lime. Extremely watered down. Zombies. That is not going to be original, story-based, round-based, Easter egg hunting. It's not going to be zombies. It's going to be you on the giant Warzone map with zombies sprinkled throughout doing generic objectives. Campaign is going to be 50% glorified survival missions where you're just running around in a big world with NPCs all around. Multiplayer? Well, we all know what that is. That's going to be extremely sweaty. Gosh dang, you need a towel every time you go into a match because everyone thinks they're competing for $5 million or something. Horrible maps and horrible matchmaking. I hope I'm proven wrong. I hope that I'm the idiot and that MW3 was the redemption of Call of Duty and they did everything right. They just knew something I didn't and they make a super good, super fun Call of Duty yet again. I'm gonna be happy and I'll happily make a video calling myself an idiot saying I was wrong, but I don't think I will be. And I don't even know if it's gonna be worth buying it on sale unless it's 50 to 60% off. I don't know about it, guys. I don't know about it. It's a sad time for Call of Duty OGs, you know? Us who just like that classic arcade-style shooter, that old multiplayer where you just hopped on for fun. Even if it did get sweaty, I mean, like, not every single match was like that. I'm fine with sweating every once in a while. I'm fine with going all out and trying. But when every single match is that way, I'm not going to have fun anymore. For the OGs who have always loved a good Call of Duty campaign, story-based, mission-based, apparently that's gone too. For the OGs who have been playing zombies, that love the stories, the maps, the Easter egg hunting, all specifically made for zombies, we're not gonna have that either. So I honestly don't know what they're doing with COD. More information coming October 5th and apparently a beta on October 6th. So I'm always down to try it if it's free. We'll just have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just have to wait and see. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all being here. Thanks so very much for watching. You guys are awesome. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider doing such. Follow me on Twitch. All those links are going to be down in the description. Appreciate you guys for being here. And until next time, I'll see you.